All right, I am in Ocala, Florida, which is about 80 miles north of Orlando, and this is very, very busy. There are tons of trucks and RVs, and I'm going to park in the back as far away from everybody, and hopefully nobody's running a generator. Let's see. Yeah, no generators. Van life are over there. A lot of people sleeping in vehicles over here. Motion sensor lights. Okay, I'm just gonna park in the corner. That's fine. This is the busiest I've ever seen a Cracker Barrel. The one by Orlando? No. There's this guy over here, not the bus, but the guy behind him. That's funny. Yeah, so supposed to bike ride today. It's raining. It's probably gonna rain today. It's already almost 80 degrees. So I think I'm gonna go find a library and go work on some videos. Actually, I need to get some done. Yeah, so I think that's what I'll do today. And then I think I've just got like a 2-hour drive up to the Panhandle, so past Tallahassee. So I'll probably stay in Tallahassee tonight at the Cracker Barrel and then head on to Florida Caverns. So just an easy day, not too exciting, but yeah, this is really nice. Slept like a rock. Slept in till like 8 o'clock this morning. It is now 8:30. So the van is all packed up and sorted, and I just need to go drop off my trash at the gas station and then I'm gonna head over to the Santos Trailhead anyway. I'm gonna check out the little park and campground just to get an idea if I ever come back down here. But yeah, I don't feel like, with the rain and everything, I don't feel like I'm doing my bike and all that stuff. It's just a bit of a mess. So I'm also tired from running around Disney World yesterday, which was super fun. And I'm glad I left at 6. I'm glad they kicked us out because it started this horrendous rainstorm where there was like zero visibility on the freeway. So all those people in those beautiful costumes and all that effort was just got washed away. So that's a shame. You know, Disney can't even control the weather, so they'll sell you 1,000 million ponchos though. They'll find a way to profit off it. So, all right, let me go to the gas station and maybe find a Starbucks and then head over to that little trailhead campground. Just check it out. There's no hiking here really. I mean, there's no mountains or anything, nothing worth hiking, but I just want to take a look at the bike trail, and then I think I'm just gonna go park up somewhere, find a library that's got good Wi-Fi, I want to get 3 videos done today. That's my goal. Okay, I'm at the Santos Trailhead. I wasn't gonna do it, but there's other people here. I might as well ride for a little bit, just for an hour or so. I mean, it's why I'm here today. So, okay. Well, you know, I have a map, so that's the thing. She gave me this map. Let me show you. So, I don't know. I mean, it's 15 miles on this paved trail as well, which is the gray one. And then they have blue, green. So I think it's very similar to the one that I did in DTW Energy Trail up in Michigan, which was fantastic. And they went different directions each day. But I guess I'll ride for a little bit. I might as well. So why not? I mean, I'm in Florida and they have some hills, so I'll take it. All right, I skidded off that little ramp thing over there stupidly. Okay, let's see what it says over here. Maybe I'll like bruise and graze on my elbow now. Okay, so the old trail just takes you on the green trail. So I think I'm just gonna do this green one to Marshmallow, to Speedway to Canopy, and just kind of circle around. It should be fine. There's a lot of old people here. Like old riders. Like at the DTW Energy Trail, it was all like really old men. They were kind of like crotchety and rude. So I expect the same here. Okay, so let's try this Vortex, Pine Tree Vortex. I think, I don't know, I hate learning new trails when they're not like well marked. So Vortex is down here. So where am I at? Am I down here? I should be up here. Santos Trailhead. Anyway, I don't even want to be here today. I just want to like go sit in a library and edit videos, but I want to ride for like an hour. I'll do 10 miles and then that's going to be it. But I have now a big old bruise on my hip thanks to falling. I skidded hard. And it's like I'm not even in a full face gear. I just have my regular helmet on. And so, yeah, so Anyway, okay, let's go ride for a little bit. I want to go back to bed. I'm tired. I'm done with all my goals. Like now I'm just kind of moseying on back to Albuquerque in the next like week and a half. So that's all I'm doing. It's just like mountain biking every day. And just kind of, you know, breaking up the 22-hour drive. So that's all I'm doing. So I don't care if I have a day where I just sit in a library, because I'm only doing stuff like just to ride every day, and that's it for a few hours. So this is like my complacent, like, I don't give a shit, like part of my trip. And I haven't done this kind of like, just not, you know, don't really care if I do nothing today. Like I haven't had that ever in the 2.5 years I've been doing van life. It's always been on the go, on the go, on the go. And now I have a whole week and a half to get to Albuquerque before I fly home. And I'm just like, I'm going to get out of Florida. So, all right, let's get going. I'm at Marshmallow. This is definitely very tropical. This is kind of cool. It's like mountain biking in a jungle. I'm actually kind of digging it. So, all right. So this is the blue, quote, air quotes, blue, Florida blue, not a Colorado or Angel Fire blue. Okay. So yeah, let's go on. Hopefully it's not going to be too busy today. It is a Wednesday all day today. Now I'm at Speedway. So there's Marshmallow. So this kind of loops around. It goes around here and then comes out over there somewhere. So that's the shortcut there. This goes around. So this seems more loopy. Yeah, this is just a trail. It's a little sandy. There's like no elevation. It is really cool though. It's like riding in a rainforest. Very bizarre terrain. It's like sandy, but not sand. It's weird. Very weird terrain. I've never ridden in this kind of terrain before. Okay. It's like a rust bucket too at the end because it's just so humid. Actually, the weather's nice. It's not even 80 degrees yet, so that's good. Okay, so this is the horse trail this way, so don't go on the horse trail. You'll end up in sand. So I'm going to keep going down on the blue one. It's all right. It's like, if this is the only mountain bike trail you ever know in your life, and this guy was like right on my tail, I'm like, dude, I have nowhere to go right now. And so I was like, look, I have never been here. I'm an adaptive rider, so you need to wait until it's safe for me to stop. And there was nowhere for me to go on the single track. And he's like, I've been riding for 25 years. I'm like, great, asshole. I've been riding for 45. So literally since I was born. It's just funny. You get a lot of obnoxious mountain bikers. The worst ones are in Flagstaff. They will literally burn up your tires. And I'm like, this isn't Tour de France in the middle of the forest. You have to give way. If somebody is slower, they're either learning, they may have a disability, they may have an adaptive mountain bike. You don't know. So don't be ableist. Don't just assume that they're somehow cramping your style, ruining your day and holding you up. That is ableist. And I told the guy, I said, sir, you need to wait until I get to the clearing. I knew there's a clearing like literally 20 feet from where he's like, can I pass you? I'm like, you can pass me when I get to the clearing because I'm not going to go destroy the vegetation around me. I'm very mindful of that. So, you know, and if anything, bring awareness to the fact that he's, you know, like, well, I was only behind me for like 2 minutes. And I was like, you need to wait until it's safe for me to pull over. So, because I can't feel my hands, so I don't actually know necessarily when I'm braking. When I'm on a downhill mountain bike, like a downhill, like gravity-fed mountain bike park, I know when to brake because I can tell from the terrain, and I know like when the switchbacks are and tabletop jumps and stuff. On something like this that I've never been on, that on the map it says blue, you know, blue diamond, or sorry, blue trail and green trails and black diamond. I'm assuming, oh, it's gravity-fed. No, I don't even know why that was a blue trail. That was a green trail I just came out on. I have no idea why any of these are marked blue-green. They're all green trails to me. And maybe this is just Florida's, you know, like they don't have any mountains down here. So maybe they're like, oh yeah, it's a little bit difficult. So, but it's good. You know, it's a nice ride. I've only been riding for 20 minutes, not even 2 miles. So I'm going to keep going. I'll probably do like another loop of it or something. There's another section across the road. That's even further south. So yeah, so just be mindful if you're like trying to be a fucking speed racer. I haven't done the video yet. I probably won't do that video for a while because it's a little bit, you know, hits a nerve. But I actually did get burned up by some asshole while I was on a very fast downhill thing at Killington in Vermont. And this guy was like right on my tail and he actually burned up my back tire and then flipped me off and then continued yelling at me, telling me I shouldn't be on the trail. I'm like, excuse me? I was going 20 miles an hour according to my Strava. I was going really fast and he was going the same speed as me, but he was right on my tail and just being an asshole. And then he got ejected from the park. They pulled his pass and they were like, yeah, we're kicking him out. And so he was drunk and he was riding. And I haven't done that video yet, but I was like, it terrified me. I was like, I don't come to the park to get hit on. I don't come to the park to get hit. Those are my two rules. I don't go to the mountain bike park to go hook up with some guy. And I get a lot of incels that like, oh, you're the cool girl. You're the only girl here, blah. I'm like, fuck off. Like, leave me alone. I'm here to ride. I'm not here to like ride with anybody. I'm not here to, you know, like hook up with anyone. I'm certainly not here to go drink in the bar at the bike park. So, you know, so I just politely tell them, I either just ignore them and just, you know, speed off. But if they start bothering me, some guys have followed me on these mountain bike parks and they're like, can we hang out? And I'm like, you need to leave me alone, sir. Go away. I don't want to hang out with you, because then I end up being on their time, their schedule. I don't drive all that way, like snowshoe, like hung out with somebody. It was fine, but then he ruined the day by trying to like, oh, you want to like go out and like get dinner? I'm like, no, I need to go because I need to get to the next place. I got to get to New River Gorge. But, you know, it was fine riding, but he wanted to go drink and I don't drink. So I was like, no, thank you. So just be mindful. Just because there's only one girl at the park and she's cool, you know, it doesn't mean that it's open season on Unleash the Incels. So, all right, I'm just going to keep going. There's Canopy over there. Did I come out? Oh, I came out from there. That's what I didn't come out from the green trail. I came out from Canopy. So I'm going to go down Blue Mountain, Blue something, and keep going. There's a black diamond over there. I should try it. It's probably just a little rocky or rooty. It's just funny. But yeah, don't just be on someone's tail. What if you're stuck behind somebody, you know, just announce rider and then let that person gauge when it's safe for them to pull over. That is what you need to do. You don't try to get around them, because I'm calculating when is it safe for me to pull over where I don't destroy the vegetation, where I don't end up in a big giant pile of poison ivy, you know, where it's safe for me to pull over so that I can continue riding. And I knew that there was a clearing, but anyway, well, I've been riding for 25 years. That's great, millennial dude. I've been riding since 1981. Anything else you want to say? It's funny, really. I'm like, you want to pull the I've been riding for X number of years cards? Yeah, I raced BMXs as a kid. So, and I'm actually really, really good at mountain biking. That's the thing. I deliberately don't go super fast when I'm learning a trail, because I need to figure out like it's muddy and this is weird terrain. This is like sand mulch, which I have never ridden in. It's fine, you know, it's not like skiddy or anything, but still it's just like, I don't know. Anyway, so that's the horse trail there. That's very sandy. Horse trail continues. Don't go on that. I'm gonna stay on a blue. I don't even know actually where I am because I don't have my Strava going on here, or like my old trails rather. I have my Strava going. So yeah, 1.7 miles. And let's keep going. All right. I think I'll be done. I think I'll just do an hour and a half and I'll be done and go find a library. Yeah, so I think very difficult, air quotes. I think it just has to do with like these rocks. They have like these kind of lava rocks or something. I should do one for fun, but I'm just going to stick on the blue ones. Now I'm on Cowbone. All right, I think I'm going to take Dr. Ruth this way. That I think will take me back up to the top, and then Cowbone down. And then come back and do Dr. Ruth this way to Bunny. I think that's fine. That should add about, I don't know, 3 or 4 more miles. And I think I'm done. So, all right. Yeah, I've only gone like 2.7 miles. All right, this is the skinny bridge with the drop off the end. Because it's raining, it's wet, you don't go on these. So there's usually, like in other mountain bike parks, they'll put some sort of traction on it, like some sort of mat or something, but there's nothing on here. There should be, with as much as it rains here. So I'm not going to do skinny bridge. I'm just going to go on the other side of it, which is fine. But yeah, almost done. I've done, oh, I don't know how many. I've done almost 6 miles. That's good. So yeah, just kind of heading back. Got one more Canopy trail to Marshmallow, back up to the top. So just kind of doing a big loop. This is fun. Nothing to write home about though. It's just a trail with like one man-made structure. All right, I am back at Prudence. That was fine. That was like 9 miles. So yeah, if I'm in the area, I'll put this on the if I'm in the area list. I will revisit, but I'm not gonna go out of my way to come down here. And there's that list too. It's like, well, if I just happen to be stopping wherever the hell I am, north of Orlando, I had to get another bike cover. These bike covers just get shredded from driving. So now I'm going to ride over and just see the bathroom facilities. Yeah, so this was the thing I went on. It was wet earlier and I just skidded. I didn't even have any traction on it, just skidded off. Helmets required. Yeah, probably also butt pads would be great. Yeah, it's weird. It's like a lot of bike racks that are empty, but I only saw one other rider on the trail. The guy that was like, didn't even announce. So here's what you do. You see somebody that's slower than you, that's in front of you. I wasn't even going slow. Like, first of all, check out the kind of bike they have. Because I have my extreme downhill mountain bike, which I should have my hardtail, my modified hardtail on this kind of trail, because it's just a flat trail. But I have flat tires. So, my modified hardtail, oh yeah, okay. I can dump my toilet out here. Modified hardtail, let's see. Yeah, you should not be riding e-bikes on this thing either. Oh, there is a paved trail. Okay, this is the 15-mile paved trail down here. So that goes all the way down, 15 miles down and back. That's pretty decent. I'm not going to do it though, because I've already ridden the other trails. And we'll come back over here, use the restroom, which means I dump my toilet out. So, anyway, yeah, so this guy, is he going to let me go? Yeah. Yeah, so the general rule is that if you are, you know, behind somebody, announce rider, and I will be like, wait, 1 minute, and then that. Generally that works because I'm like, okay, I can't look behind me. I don't give a shit who's behind me because I'm riding. But anyway, okay, let me go put my bike away and then go over to the other parking lot, go dump out my toilet, use the restroom, and yeah, then I'm heading up toward Tallahassee. So I'm gonna just drive and go park up. Probably not at a library because I don't think it'll stay open too late. Unless it closes at 8 o'clock, then I'll go. Or I'll just go to Starbucks. I want to work on 2 videos today. That's my goal. 2 short videos. I'm still in North Carolina on my channel. So I need to get out of North Carolina. And then I need to work on my mountain biking videos, which are piling up because they do take a while to edit properly. I did finish one for Highland Mountain Bike Park. Before that, I've got Killington, then I've got Snowshoe, Mountain Creek. But it just took forever to upload, and that's why I want to go to the library, so I've got good upload speed. Starbucks kind of sucks. For browsing and editing, it's fine, but they do not have any speed anymore for uploading. So, all right, well, that was fine. Thank you, Santos Trails. I didn't even, ow, shit. I didn't even want to ride you this morning, but I did. So, you never know, you know. Anyway, you don't feel like it in the morning, you know, your mood kind of changes. You're like, yeah, I'll get going. I'm talking about mountain biking. Silly boys. Okay, all right. Okay, I'm taking a break for a second because there's these big ass billboards. That's the Florida Welcome Center, which looks like super tiny. There is no reason a billboard needs to be that big. I would like some orange juice though, so. And maybe some gas. I don't know how much gas is. Apart from the fact that they have live baby gators, which is bullshit. So I'm not going to partake in anything to do with that. Gas is $3.69. That's fine. Okay, I'm going to go inside. They got oranges, fruit trees. All right. They made it seem like this was one of those like mega places. But anyway, let me go see what this is about. Going to show you this. This is all the storm damage from Idalia that hit like a few weeks ago. All these trees are all leaning the same way toward the freeway, and on the other side of the freeway as well, they're all destroyed. So all these workers are trying to remove the dead trees, but these were all taken down. All the billboards are missing. It's just the scaffolding. But yeah, it's crazy. You really get the true extent of like what a hurricane does. I mean, I've lost my home in a flood. You know, after a hurricane, the storm surge just filled out my house and lost everything back in 2016. But this, you can see like all these trees were just ripped apart, and this is just only a couple weeks ago. That's crazy. So yeah, it's a pretty big job. I mean, I've been driving for probably 20 miles, and all you see is just tree after tree after tree, just down. That's crazy. I'm glad they're cleaning. I can't imagine. I'm sure the whole freeway was filled with debris at some point. So good job, Florida, for cleaning up. I'm sure you have to do it every couple weeks at this point. Well, this is a first. There's a cat sitting on top of my bicycle. Go away.